Thanks for dropping by. Hope you all are doing great. I'm glad you all came back for class. And we're going to be reviewing a little bit of what we did last week. We're also going to be working on some strength exercises for your kicks. I'm not going to be doing too much on throwing the kicks fast. I'm going to leave that up to my son, Master Vito, to take care of that. I'll show you just a couple of exercises to strengthen your legs, to focus on your legs, to control those kicks, and to be able to be on target when you throw those kicks. Okay? Good. I'm glad you all are back. Let's start off with the beginning of the class. Hey. And let's start warming up. Okay? Let's start off with your arms. Rotate those arms. We're going to do a little bit of stretching today with those legs because we're going to be working a little bit on the legs, reviewing a little bit of what we did last week, like I said before, reviewing on your blocks, your punches, and your combination of kicks and punches. Okay? Good. Let's go backwards a little bit. Y'all keeping healthy? Y'all staying inside? Good, good, good. Cross them in front. Good. Let's rotate the waist. Nice and easy. Just twist the waist. Wake up. Wake up that body a little bit. Did you all practice your punches from last week? Remember we talked about those straight punches, keeping that wrist straight. Make sure you focus on these two front knuckles. Did you all work on it? Did you all work on those blocks? On the blocks and then the countering of the punch? Good. Legs a little bit, open up your legs a little bit wider than your shoulders. Nice and easy. Keep your back straight. When you go down this way, keep your eyes looking up. You should feel a pull. A slight pull on the back of your legs, your hamstrings, okay? Nice and easy. Try not to bounce, okay? Not a good idea to bounce. Not a good idea. Just nice and easy, stay. There's no point of going further than your body will tell you to go, okay? Nice and easy. You should feel a pull. Once you feel a pull, you can stop there. And as the longer you stay there, the longer you can go down just a little bit further down. Nice and easy. Parents, you guys can join in also, you know that, right? You guys can join in. Nice and easy stretch. And back up again. Slightly bend the knees when you come up. Okay? Good. Nice and easy. Let's get those knees up. We're going to be working going forward, starting off with your front snaps. And you guys remember that your front snaps, you can kick with your instep or kick with the ball of your foot. Of course, most of the times we don't walk around barefooted, so if you got shoes on, it'll be with the point of the shoe. Let's go a little bit sideways. Keep those elbows in. Parents, let's go. Keep up. Keep up, parents. And back down. Good. Open the legs a little bit more than normal. Now slightly go down on your right leg. Easy. Stay there. Slightly go down on your left. Easy. Stay there. Try not to bounce. Go down on the right leg again. Come up with the heel. Oh, excuse me. Lost my balance there. Come down on the heel. Easy. Up. Down the middle, fingers on the floor. Come down easy. See if you can get those elbows on the floor. If you need to open up a little bit more. Just don't go beyond that point of pain, okay? You don't want to hurt yourself. Nice and easy. Now you can do that a few times to each leg. You're working the groin area, working your hamstrings, working your quads. Bring your knees together. Let's rotate the knees. Let's go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. 10. Open up your legs. Shoulder width will be fine right now. Slightly turn your toes to the outside. Working on corners. And easy. Let's go down. Let's go down on a squat. Let's not go all the way down. Just go down, easy, and then back up. Okay? Once you come up to this point, tighten up your legs, tighten up your glutes. Okay? Tighten them up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tighten them up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and tighten them up. Hold the tightness, hold the tightness. Give it 5 seconds, hold it for top 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Shake them out. Good. How do y'all feel? Good? Excellent. Excellent. All right. Let's start off on the back. Let's go forward, throwing front snaps. Now remember that your kick has 4 steps. Chamber, extension, rechamber, reset. Okay? Now, at the beginning, we'll throw them nice and easy. The chamber, extension, rechamber, and down set. We've got to work on balance. Got to work on your focus. Got to work on your hands. Try to avoid your hands doing this when you're kicking, okay? This is your body telling you to get a balance, okay? It's afraid to fall. Try and keep your hands tight in here. Develop a natural balance by keeping your hands tight, close to your body, okay? Your hands are no good out here, no good. Keep your hands close, okay? So, let's start off. Your 4 steps, open your legs a little bit more than shoulder width, okay? Now, you're gonna bring your right leg up to your chest. You extend, bring it in, set it down, okay? Let's go at a half speed, nothing full blast, not 3/4 speed, half speed. Okay, that means up, ta-ta, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Hands tight, elbows close to your ribs, hands close to your face, okay? Now when you bring your knee, try and bring your knee in the middle of both elbows, right here, okay? So that way you know that your kick is coming out straight. If you're facing a mirror, like I've stated before, the mirror is a great aid to help you, because it will tell you where you're kicking. If you kick towards your image in the mirror, then you're kicking it straight. If you're off your image, you're kicking it crooked. You're off your target, okay? Same thing for this side. So, right now, let's go half speed. Ready? With your right, and then we'll switch with your left. Everybody ready? Hands up, hands in tight, elbows in tight. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody okay on that? No problems? Good. If you're losing your balance, that means you've got to develop that. Okay, you've got to develop that balance. Try to avoid this. Okay, this is natural. You're off balance and you want to bring out those arms to hold your balance from falling. Try and develop your hands tight to your body. Okay? Now, Since we threw your front snaps, remember your 4 steps: chamber, rechamber, reset, correction, rechamber and reset. You want to do the same thing as you move forward with your front snaps, okay? So, we'll do this exercise, 5 kicks going forward, okay? So let's start from a standing position, no guards yet, standing position. You're going forward with your front snap, starting with your right. As you kick, land in front, because you're going to be walking forward, okay? Here we go. Technical difficulties there, guys. Let's start again. We're going forward with front snaps, okay? So we'll start off from a standing position. We're going forward. Let's throw 5 kicks going forward, landing in front. Ready? Right leg first, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? We okay on that? Okay, nice and slow. Nice and slow when you throw your front snaps. Let's not go too fast yet. If you're going on a scale of speed, if you're throwing it 5, it's slow. Keep it at 5 for the next 2-3 sets going forward. Okay? Once you get to your first 3 sets done, then you can add a little bit of speed, but not too much. Okay? If 10 is your highest speed, work on 5. Let's get it correctly at 5 before we hit 6, before we hit 7, before we hit 8. Okay? All right, one more time. Going forward. From the standing position. Kick, hands up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then sit. Okay? Good. All right. That's your homework on your front snaps. We threw 5. Let's throw 10 and do 5 sets of that. 5 sets of that. Should we be throwing 5 on the right, 5 on the left? 5 sets. Good? Okay, homework. Set it down. That's your first homework. Now, next kick will be your roundhouse kick. Now the roundhouse kick is the same as a front snap, but sideways. Your 4 steps still. You chamber the leg, extension of the leg, chamber, and then reset. I'm going to bring my aide here to help me on illustrating how the foot or the leg is supposed to be put. Okay, 1 second. All right, so this is my aid. So when I throw my roundhouse kick, the roundhouse kick will come up in a chamber in this fashion. Your body has to be straight here, body straight here. As you extend, you rechamber it and then reset it. Your same 4 steps from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Same thing on the kicks, the 4 steps on the kick. Same thing when you're throwing it as you would throw the front snaps. 4 steps here, 4 steps here. Okay? So, to work the training exercise for the roundhouse kick that I talked about earlier is you'll grab an aid. You can grab the edge of your sofa, chair, the wall. Just try to avoid putting all your weight on that aid of yours, okay? In other words, if I'm facing you this way, if I'm kicking this way, I don't want to be kicking like this and thinking that's a good roundhouse because my weight is here. The leg, the aid is just to hold your balance. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, just to hold your balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not to put your weight on it. Don't depend on that to give you a good kick. This is just to hold your balance. Okay, make believe your leg, you're putting it on top of a table. So the leg has to be almost in this angle before it extends, comes back, and then resets. Okay? So let's throw Let me move this. Let's throw the roundhouse kick. 5 going forward with the right, or correction, 5 kicks going forward. And then for your homework will be, you'll be doing it 10 times, 10 kicks, 5 sets. 10 kicks, 5 sets. So now you got 10 kicks with the right, with your front snaps, and 10 kicks with your roundhouse kick. Okay? 5 sets with the front snap, 5 sets with the roundhouse kick. So we start off from the standing position. Roundhouse kick with the right. Ready? Turn the chest to throw the kick. Turn the chest to throw the kick. Okay, here we go. Ready? Right leg first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, lost my balance a little bit there. Sorry about that. Let's go back again. Ready? With the right leg, 5 roundhouses. Starting with the right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then set. Okay? All right, now the exercises that I talked about earlier to work, you'll do the same thing with a roundhouse kick. The one kick that is very, very important is your side thrust. We didn't work on it today because it takes a lot longer to work on a side thrust, to throw a real good side thrust, controlled side thrust, focused, and being able to hit your target with a side thrust. So it takes a whole class to work on a side thrust. And still, you need to work on it 10,000 times on a right side thrust, 10,000 times on the left side thrust. And that's with the heel. So we'll work on the side thrust next week. I'll just focus on the side thrust by itself. In the meantime, work on your front snap, work on that roundhouse kick. Okay? You've got to remember to work and focus on 4 things when you're throwing these kicks, the front snap and the roundhouse. You want to be able to control it. You want to be able to throw the kick and then land softly. Throw the kick and then land softly. Okay, control the kick. Strength. Strength comes from you. You add the strength to it. The more you practice it, the stronger the kick gets, believe it or not. The more you practice it. But don't expect to throw it 100 times and say, okay, I got it. No, it doesn't come that easy. You need to be working at it a lot. Okay, you need to be working at it a lot. From every angle. With your front leg in front, kicking with a roundhouse kick, or with a kicking with a back leg with a roundhouse kick. It all depends on you. The more you practice, the better the kick gets. Very simple equation. Okay? Work on your focus. Number 3 is your focus. You want to be able to pick up that leg, aim it, bring it in, set it down. You've got to be able to aim and focus at a target and hit that target. Remember what I said last week. It doesn't matter how fast you throw the kick, how strong you throw the kick, how high you throw the kick. It doesn't matter. If you don't hit a target, it's a worthless kick. It just looks pretty. But you don't want it to look pretty. You want it to be effective when you throw a kick. Okay, so you want to be able to pick up your kick, extend it, hit that target, and bring it back down. Okay, you work at it slow, and then slowly but surely you start putting speed behind it. Don't think that your first 100 times as you throw the kick, you got it perfect. It doesn't work like that. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. You need to really work at it to be able to throw it from every angle possible. Okay? And number 4 is your power. Once you know how to get it correctly, controlled, focused, bring it in and set it down with a good balance, then you can start putting power behind it. Throw it a little bit faster. Throw it a little bit stronger. Okay, put some power behind your kicks. Okay, very simple again, and I'll stress this again. If you don't hit your target, it's a worthless kick. It just looks pretty. You've got to be able to pick up that leg, hit that target, bring it in, set it down, and get ready to throw at it again. Okay, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. So, that's your homework for today. Okay, from standing position, not a guard, standing position, 10 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 10 kicks with your right, or with your front snaps, and then 10 kicks with your roundhouse kick. 10 with a roundhouse kick. 10 and 10. You do 5 sets of each. 5 with the front snap, 5 with the roundhouses. Okay? Next week we'll touch base with your side thrust. Parents, I hope that you guys are working at this also, okay? Because I really want you guys to get more involved with your children, with your students, and maybe we'll have you here in class someday. But work at it, work at it. Thank you all for dropping by. Thank you all. I know times are rough right now. People are in dire need of help. Let's keep our prayers to those people that have passed and the people that are sick right now. Please take care of each other. I know that it's hard to be home locked up, but there's a reason for that. You know that. There's a reason for that. Keep each other in your prayers. And thank you all very much. From the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of Bears Karate International and Master Vito and myself, thank you all very much for dropping by. We'll see you soon. We'll see you next week. Okay, please. Same channel. We'll see you next week. Okay? Thank you all very much.